Yo, what's good? This your boy on you 2 times?
It's your boy X, man.
Yeah, man. Today we're gonna be rapping a Kendra G song called "Black Man Considering Dating Women and Other Races." He explains his reason why.
This ain't gonna go over well.
Hello?
Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe.
Well,
Oh,
it's not gonna go over well with a certain crowd.
Oh yeah.
If we're being honest.
what's up, Kendra?
Hey, is your name Timothy?
Yes, how you doing?
Was you just playing the piano?
I was playing a little bit of Donny Hathaway.
Okay. Where are you calling me from, Timothy?
I'm calling you from the Dalles, Oregon, which is in the boonies.
Oregon, okay. How old are you?
41.
41. Do you have any children?
No children.
No kids. What do you do for a living?
I am a program manager for a major tech company here in Oregon.
What's your zodiac sign?
Capricorn.
Right here already. Say he lives in the Doonies. He lives in Oregon. I already know there's no black woman out there. I just know for a fact. And then he works for a tech company. And he's a project manager. So he's probably not working with a lot of black women either. So, I mean, title kind of makes sense already.
I mean, you gonna date. A lot of people gonna date what's around them.
Yeah, exactly.
So this is Timothy, Oregon, 41 years old. No kids, program manager, Capricorn. Okay. What kind of woman are you looking for?
Kendra, it sounds so crazy. I just want a good woman. Somebody that has integrity, someone that's not above reproach, self-reflection on themselves, has accountability, knows how to honor and respect with her words. That's it.
You say that it's hard to find. Do you feel like it's hard to find?
Yeah, unfortunately, it is. Everybody is for themselves. A lot of people don't know how to respect each other with their words. And it's almost like pulling teeth when it comes to accountability. It's crazy.
The homeless problem is getting worse. It's not getting better. Crime is getting...
What are some things you're running into that turn you off?
Foul mouth. I mean, everybody cusses sometimes, but just a crazy past, and aggression, violence, drugs, prostitution, stuff like that. You run across that and you try not to judge.
All the shit he said, I agree with. It's there, and he was saying a lot, but everything he said was saying.
We waiting for the punchline.
Judge anybody, but if you give someone a chance, you would think they would honor the fact that you gave them a chance to, look past certain things. But it is what it is, Kendra. What I've learned is that you can't beg someone to accept who you are. If they reject love, honor, and respect, it's not on me to show you my value. You just don't see it. So it is what it is.
It is what it is. What's your deal breakers?
Like I mentioned, lack of respect. If you don't know how to, talk to a man. I mean, I understand a lot of people have issues or trauma from their childhood. I get that. But if you have father issues, I expect you to be an adult and pursue a solution for your father issues or your daddy issues or your trauma. You don't have to be 100%, but if you're not healed, that's a turnoff. And again, if you were in that life of escorting and stuff like that, that's a deal.
Have you dated women or come across?
That's very random to say, like escorts and shit like that, because it's like, I don't think I've ever ran into somebody that was potentially an escort. You know what I'm saying?
That would what?
He said no escorts. He don't want no escorts. You know what I'm saying? Daddy issues.
Well, the thing is, though, bro, it's like there's a lot of women that got OnlyFans accounts.
Someone
yeah, they might be selling that thing on there.
Come across women in this life?
Yeah, it's and I try to tell guys, when you first meet somebody, ask her for her Cash App. Take her Cash App name and put it inside a web browser. Take away that $sign and put that name in there and put escort behind it, and you'd be surprised of how many of them actually are escorts. So yeah, I think
that's not fair because your Cash App name could be somebody else.
That had to have happened to him.
That's true, but when the picture match, it's you got your proof right there. So, and I'm not trying to throw shade. We all have a past, right?
They must have a lot of escorts in fucking Oregon.
Yeah.
Hell, I wish I got paid for some of the people I slept with in the past. So no judgment. It's just, with that comes a lot of trauma and drama. And sometimes it's a lot of drug use, and it just repeats a cycle. And what I found is that there's a lot of violence that comes with that. So no judgment at all, Kendra. We are all on this journey of healing. It's just that when you come into a situation where you're trying to date, you expect someone to be mature and, kind of handle some of those mental issues. So
understand. Ooh, child, I never thought of that Cash App trick. I'm quite sure people will try it after watching this.
Hey, listen, they better try. It's rough out here. And again, no judgment. It's just please come healed.
Okay. Do you have any more deal breakers?
No, that's pretty much it. I can't really think of anything right now for real.
Does the woman have to look a certain way?
No, not really. I mean, I'm a big guy, so I don't really discriminate. Just, I feel like I carry my weight well, so, I would like for her to carry herself well. I don't discriminate for real, but I am open to looking outside of my race for the first time. So.
Wait a minute. Okay. I mean, it is your choice. It is your choice. But you feel like you might not be able to find a black woman to meet your standards?
I haven't encountered her. So,
Let's go over it again. Okay, what are you asking for again? Let's go over it again.
Just an overall good woman, a loving woman, someone that is not above reproach, respectable with her words, knows how to talk to a man, treat a man, and honor her man. Isn't selfish. I don't like selfishness. I love to give and help and encourage, motivate, and strengthen people. And so if that is something that's beyond you, that's a deal.
I think a lot of women would actually fuck with him. That's black women, because he's like got a good job and stuff like that. But I think the problem is that you're not gonna get no black woman to move into no kind of remote country ass area in Oregon. You know what I'm saying?
So why do you think he hasn't had success? If you had to guess.
Oh, because he lives in Oregon. He said he lives in the boonies. You know what I'm saying? Would you want to go move to North Dakota? That don't even sound appealing.
Well, this is the thing. I don't think women care about the move stuff
to North Dakota.
I mean, but isn't he dating women in the state? I'm sure you can find somebody out there.
Black women in Oregon.
He said Siri. He wants black women.
Hey Siri, how many black women live in Oregon? Come on, Siri, you gotta be faster than that. What the fuck? Blacks in Oregon. Estimated 91,000 black people in Oregon.
This motherfucker really looked this shit up.
Hold on. 91,000 people. So that's about how many?
How many total?
It's like 5.6% of the Oregon population. And that's just in Portland. And Portland's their main city, so 5% black in the major city. So it's probably, you know what I'm saying?
But you got this is the thing.
Slim pickings, nigga.
There's something about everybody that either turns them, that people are turned off by or turned on by. Right? There's something about him, because listen, there's some dudes out there that ain't shit. We know this. We seen them, we heard about them, whatever.
Yeah.
And they never lacking for play. They always got a shorty on their side.
Yeah, but
some, and I think with him, from what I could gather, he seems this is the toxic shit with a lot of women. He seems to be too nice. He seems to be too straightforward. And I think sometimes when it comes to like dating, there's an element there that women like you to be mysterious, or there's some sort of challenge to be able to hold you down, so to speak. They want that because it makes it feel like there's some struggle to be able to make you their man or something like that, I think.
Interesting. I feel like for him, I don't think it's not like he ain't never had no sex.
I'm not saying that, but what I'm talking about, just being able to like retain a woman
But I mean, I think I think like what you were saying about the niggas that always have some shorties. They might always have some shorties at their level. You know what I'm saying? Not every black woman is going to be intact. Not every black woman in Oregon is going to be well financially off. You know what I'm saying? He look like, although he a reasonable nigga, he still got common sense. Like, he ain't going to the hood looking for chicks to, you know what I'm saying? Random chicks to go mess with.
So, okay, but the thing is, right, like, I'm not saying that. Mm-hmm. All I'm saying is his personality might not be the roughneck, you know what I'm saying?
No, I don't think every black shorty want to. I think the black shorties that want somebody like him are probably similar to him in type of like look. Maybe they would probably wish he was probably more in shape. You know what I'm saying? Probably not bald, maybe, but or like you know what I'm saying? Like I felt like if he was like super in shape and you know what I'm saying, bitches might want to go mess with him, right? But if you black. Some girls don't like big dudes for whatever reason. And then it's already a limited amount of pickings. Because it said 91,000 people in Oregon's black. And the population's like 5 million.
But isn't he saying he's open to dating other races?
Yeah, but I'm saying that's what but I think he's saying he's open to dating other races because he exhausted he feel like he exhausted his options with the black woman. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's fair. That's how you feel.
Yeah, so I mean, I think maybe he is more suited to probably date in open races. You know what I'm saying? He looks like he would probably blend in with them. There's some black dudes where if they got a white woman, they would never last because they're just too ghetto. Or they're just too different than that white person. He looks like he could probably talk about shit they like. They talk about shit he like. You know what I'm saying?
That might be what he's suited for.
Yeah.
A breaker for me. If you're always in your phone, looking at TikTok and Instagram, and you know everybody around you is they love to party 24/7, and they have no sustenance about them. That's a turn off for me. So
someone said it could be your location as in Oregon.
No, so I just moved here 3 months ago from Florida. So I mean it's all over. I used to live in Atlanta. Moved here. I moved to Florida working with Amazon. Then I left Florida for Amazon,
Change my whole thought. Like, if you can't find a black woman in Florida or Atlanta, there's probably something missing. It's probably y'all just not connecting. Maybe they feel like he too white for them. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. There's something about his personality.
But I didn't know he lived in Florida and Atlanta. If you can't find no black woman in Florida or Atlanta when there's even more women, because the men don't even want them no more out there like that. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm saying, I could just tell that's what it was, because I'm telling you, bro, there's some people out there, man. They'll find them a partner, and they'll be partner. You know what I'm saying?
Some niggas got too much options.
That's what I'm saying. He looked like he probably just put all his shit on the table and be like, "This is me," and they probably don't work out for him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For the money to Oregon, so it's all over. And now they right though, Kendra. Ain't nobody up here now. It's crazy. I gotta drive an hour and a half to go to Portland just to look at something. You feel?
Well, that's going to be a challenge for you because now you're in a location where you might not have a high population of black women.
Yeah, so Portland has a lot more than the Dalles. That's why I'm opening up to maybe Asian, Hispanic, or even Caucasian. I just want, at this point, Kendra, I want a good woman who honors me with her mouth, with her words, with her actions, who understands.
Well, motherfucking mouth, nigga. Guapiana.
Honor your man, shorty, with your mouth.
Understands what it takes to be in a healthy relationship. If I ask you where you are, that shouldn't be a challenge. If we just meeting up and we meet at the hotel or whatever, okay, I don't have a right to ask you where you are. But if I'm paying all your bills, I'm giving you money, your parents' money.
Hold on, why he meeting up at the hotel though? Why he look like he live by himself? Why they meeting up at the hotel?
Probably because of the distance or whatever.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I'm blessing y'all, helping y'all out. I got a right to ask you where you are. And if that's a problem, then you're really...
Imagine if shorty want to fuck you so kinda want to fuck you so much that she won't even travel to your crib.
Cause I would think if a girl messing with you, like
she would pull up.
She pulling up.
Yeah, she pull up anywhere.
And she'll stay for a couple days.
You're hiding something, so I'm just
you
over.
always only dated black women.
Yes.
And you felt like these were consistent challenges you had in all your black women relationships.
No, I've dated some amazing, incredible, standard-setting black women. Right? I don't want to. I love my mother. I feel like she was a great example of womanhood and a mother. She was not boisterous though. She is strong, but she never needed to tell everyone. So for me, I look for subtle strength. I don't need to hear about it. If you have to yell and say what you are, you're probably not that. So I did date one person that was not, I would say they were African descent. They were West Indian. and that was different. That was different. We'll just say that.
Listen, here's the deal, and I do stand by this. Love who you love. Oh, hold on, I gotta wait, hold on. Oh, sorry. Hold on 1 second, because I want to get this winner wrong.
Yeah, you good.
Here's the deal. Love who you love. I will always support love, no matter what dynamics is. But as a black woman, I especially do like black love. I do. This is my own selfish. This is Kendra G being selfish right now. And I have so many black women that are single who do want to partner with life. So I pray that you can find a black woman. But if you don't find a black woman, I do want you to find love. And
I'm trying, Kendra. I'm trying. Oh, but I'm sorry, I cut you off. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
But if she's not black, I will still support it. But it's my desire that you find a black woman that you can join in life with. We're going to move forward, but I'll do it last time. The biggest turn off, so the women who are listening can know before they reach out to you. Not in their phone all the time. Knows how to talk to you.
Are you interested in starting your own faceless YouTube automation channel? But all people do is tell you to go to Fiverr and Upwork.
Not selfish. If you do have a questionable past, at least be healed from it. Know how to communicate and just be respectful. I used to really look for a church woman, but a lot of times in the modern black church, I feel like a lot of the sermons are pandered towards women so much that they think that they're God, right? And above reproach. So someone who is self-aware, you know what I mean? And knows that she's not perfect, that I'm not perfect, and we can work through life together. That's it. Let's travel. Let's love each other. Let's if we're together, why aren't we loving each other, honoring each other, respecting each other, and doing our hardest to make each other the best, Why we gotta play games? Why are we hiding things? Why are we seeking someone else while we're in a relationship? So I am at the age where
why are we seeking someone else when we're in a relationship? So okay, I got cheated on too.
Definitely. I caught that early too.
41
and before that?
And I'm just tired of games. I'm a good man, and I've always been a good man, so I don't ascribe to...
Because to me, it sounded like he dated some girl, and then she probably had something crazy behind her. And then maybe he discovered some other things.
Imagine dating a shorty and finding out that she do OnlyFans.
Or no, not even. I would say what would be worse is she's selling that cat on OnlyFans. Like, she literally going up to niggas' cribs, got all the payments.
Oh, doing like the FaceTimes and then doing the meetups.
Imagine, and then you just see she doing it for $200.
Like, baby, I could have got you right.
Bro.
I could have got you right, nigga.
What do you even say to that girl after that?
Nah, you can't even.
You gotta get yourself tested.
And
you fucking for $200?
And imagine if you taking care of. You taking care of, she still want an extra $200 when you could have asked.
You know OJ. You ever heard of OJ Simpson?
Yes, sir.
He's a great running back.
I've heard of.
He's a great running back.
Great.
Back in the day.
To some of these philosophies where men don't know certain things and they have to change their life and come into something good. I've always been that way. I'm not perfect, but I've always been a good man. My mother and my father raised me right. So.
All right. So does the woman have to look a certain way? So you're open to races right now, right?
Yeah, I'm open to races. She can be thick. You know what I'm talking about? She got that thing back there. That's really what I want. But she can be light skinned, brown skinned, short. Short women primarily like me for some reason. I don't know why.
Short women. How tall are you? Do you want to share?
6'2".
6'2". Okay. 6'2". Does the woman have to make a certain amount of money? Wait, say it.
6'2", 305.
6'2", 305. Okay. Does the woman have to make a certain amount of money? Got to make a certain amount of money.
Sorry, no, she doesn't. She just has to be fulfilled. She has to feel like she's fulfilled, right? So she makes. It doesn't matter. She makes 20,000, 40,000, 80,000. As long as money doesn't change how she respects me, I don't have a problem with whatever you make. It's all about honor, love, and respect. It's not about finances. We can't take that with us. Now we can live a good life. I make over 200K. So it's not about that. It's just about how do you honor and respect me? How do you treat me?
Lose like 30, 40 pounds, bro. Get in the gym, bro. You straight. You make 200K.
6'2", 200K.
Exactly.
Can obviously support himself.
Dream woman, nigga.
He sound reasonable.
Yeah.
Sun's up, bro. Sun's up. I mean, you know what though? We gonna be fair. If we're gonna be fair, it has to be his selection,
bro. I mean,
cause we say that about girls all the time. They be like, "Oh, I find bad dudes all the time."
Mm-hmm.
It's his selection of women.
Yeah, I mean,
it has to be that, cause we the pursuers.
Yeah.
So it has to be who he selected.
Yeah. I mean, he said he like him like thick, so he probably going after. He ain't probably even paying attention to the regular shorties. You know what I'm saying? But he's so smooth with it, you won't even know. You know what I'm saying?
Your freedom. In your freedom, are you cheating? Or in your freedom, are you loving me? So that's really what
it's down a little bit more. You threw out the salary, so you got all the sixes. I'm assuming you 6'2".
Mm-hmm.
Make 200K. So you mentioned a couple times honor and respect. In what ways do you feel like the women you have dated, black women in particular, have not been honoring and respecting you?
How they speak, how they treat you, cheating.
How do they speak to you? You gotta give me an example. So.
Just like with an attitude, hey, how you doing? What you talking to me for? Okay. I mean, I get that you cute, but you're not that cute to have an attitude like that. To me, it doesn't matter about, like, if you're cute. For women, beauty is the same for men with money, right? If I know I have money, and there's some people with more money, obviously, but to think that you're more than somebody because of what you have, to me, that's an extreme turn off. Be loving, be caring, be natural. And if that's how you are, okay, I understand that there's some unresolved trauma in your life, but respect for me is just very high. Why would I want to be with somebody that's constantly, I shouldn't live with my antagonist. You know what I mean? As a partner, we should both be protagonists in each other's lives. That's it. There's nothing more but being there for that person that you love and respect. I'm big on honor. My mom raised 4 boys. My dad's a pastor, and he raised us to understand what love, honor, and respect is, and so did she. So to me, there's no deviation.
Okay. Let's do the Kendra can.
Okay.
Okay, you moved all the way back. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We see you, Timothy. Tiffany, and does a woman got to be in Oregon?
She doesn't have to be. I mean, I could fly her out or whatever, as long as she's talking good, and if she's not an opportunist, I can fly her out. So it's whatever.
He flew some bitches out.
Yeah, he definitely flew something out. Yeah.
I have changed my thoughts about that. I used to not like that, but.
Did you know that you could get $50,000 to over $150,000 of investment capital?
I don't want to hold. I have changed my thoughts about that. I used to not like that, but.
Okay, you moved all the way back. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We see you, Timothy. Tiffany, and does a woman got to be in Oregon?
She doesn't have to be. I mean, you know, I could fly her out or whatever as long as she's talking good, and if she's not an opportunist, I could fly her out. So it's whatever.
Cause she have kids already.
I have changed my thoughts about that. I used to not like that, but I don't want to hold someone back, especially for myself.
Because he's 41, so like most people around that age,
they gonna date people with kids.
Yeah, like I feel like after 29, if a shorty don't have kids, she's kind of the exception. Because at that point, everybody kind of has a kid at least.
Kind of hold her back off of her past, right? Wow. So again, the whole premise is just being healed from your past. And if she has a child, maybe one or two, as long as those children are respectable, they're honorable, well kept, I don't have an issue with that. But I don't like drama. So if there's issues with the guy, you know, I'm not trying to
gonna beat you up, bitch.
Because I have to protect you, right? And if he disrespects you, I'm gonna have to, you know, put my hands on him or take his life, and I really don't want to go down that road. So I would like for you to put me in a situation where we're both well taken care of and respected and honored. So
okay. Do you want your own kids?
Put my hands on, take your life.
I do. Again, I'm 41, a little old, but
okay.
We'll see.
What age range do you want to date?
28 to about maybe 40.
Okay. And when was your last relationship?
It was about maybe 3 months ago, but I tried to give her an open back, but she ended up cheating again. So
why? She cheated on you twice?
Yeah, well, for me, I don't care if it's a man or a woman. She was kissing her ex. Well, she was kissing her homegirl. You know what I mean? And a lot of women think that's playful, but I had the conversation with her before. Like, listen. You know what I mean? I consider that as cheating. If you kiss another human being on the lips, you know, that I consider that cheating. And she did that.
I bet she wouldn't have liked it if you kissed a nigga.
Definitely not.
See? But that begs the question, right? Is that cheating?
What? If you kiss another nigga?
No. A shorty, your shorty kissing like other shorties on some playful shit, which they claim is some playful shit.
I think it's weird.
I think it's very weird too. Because it's like, I'll be honest, you out here just straight tonguing a bitch, I'm gonna do this. Okay. Alright.
I feel like it's...
Don't talk to me about shit then.
I feel like it's weird because it's kind of like you... It is kind of like what he said, it is kind of cheating. Yeah. Because it's weird. It's like, why the fuck are you that horny where you want to... Like, you trying to make it seem playful, but you doing some shit that's kind of like boundary crossing.
Yeah, it is.
Because it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, imagine you making out with your bestie, but that's your bestie, and she's the homegirl. You know, it's like, that's my bestie.
It don't make no sense.
Yeah, no.
So then what? Also, what if the bestie is a lesbian?
Exactly. It still don't. You know what
I'm saying? Like, women be trying to have different rules for shit.
Mm-hmm.
But because, you know, we talked about it and I wanted, because I actually love her, right? And I wanted her to have a successful life. I allowed her to come back in, but eventually she ended up cheating again. So.
With a woman?
No, this was a whole dude, you know? And yeah.
Was a black woman?
Not a half of
the No, this one was West Indian. You know, I ain't trying.
I called this shit, bro.
West Indian. One man can satisfy her. She needs more wood for the fire.
But listen, I told you, he too fucking nice.
Yeah.
Because women gonna cheat on dudes that they feel like
pussy. Yeah.
Typically.
Mm-hmm.
Or they just, the pussy. They don't really respect you.
Mm-hmm.
Typically.
Yeah.
And there's something with you with black women where they're not rocking with you in some sort of way.
You're talking about him specifically.
Well, his experiences with black women.
Don't get canceled.
I ain't trying to put a business out there though, but shit, you know what you did.
Okay. Timothy, you don't have to answer, but when's the last time you was intimate with someone?
About 4 months ago.
Okay. What are 3 flaws you have to work on, Timothy?
So I can be a little impatient. you got some. If you got your eyelash glue and your eyelashes all over the countertops, I might say something a few times. Hey, yo, you gonna pick that up? Another flaw is, I'm not gonna lie, if I don't get my way, so to speak, like not like a child, but like if I feel like I'm doing a lot for you and I ask you for something simple and you don't do it, you know, I do get upset a little bit. It's not to the point where I get enraged and I throw stuff or I put my hands on you. It's just like I'm quiet, right? And so I understand that, you know, what I do for someone is not always attached to an action from them. So I have worked on that, just being open and honest. And then you said 3 flaws?
Yes, one more.
My third flaw is I absolutely give of myself entirely too much for friendships, relationships. And I understand that I'm doing that. It's just, I love helping people. I love encouraging, motivating, strengthening people, and giving every resource that I have to make their day bright. The problem is, I don't always get reciprocity from that. So
like, when niggas be like, yo, describe one of your flaws at work or whatever.
I work too hard.
I do so much for people. You know, I work so hard that, you know, sometimes I don't even let anybody get no working because I'm just doing it all for them. Because, you know, I'm just so nice. Maybe I gotta be more mean.
Less giving.
Yeah.
I'm having a balance of who is intentional for me, who is a manipulator, and then who is an opportunist. So I still struggle with that from time to time.
Okay. And last question, why would a woman be lucky to be with you?
I feel like I am someone that loves, honors, and spoils a woman with love, respect. You know what I mean? I'm not someone that will be disingenuous with her. I will always honor her and respect her. But, you know, there will be some times where I will challenge her to be a better person. So I don't know, I'm just romantic. Can't really give examples, but I am a romantic, and I really think about what I do and what I say for people. And I'm just an overall good man.
Let's do it. Timothy, Oregon, 41, no kids, program manager, Capricorn, was age 28 to 40, considering dating outside of his African-American black women.
Absolutely.
I chose St. George's University School of Medicine because at the time that I wanted to go into medicine.
He was too strong on that.
You know women gonna be mad at you because of that.
I mean, I'm not saying I won't date a black woman. I love black women. You know, I write poetry about black women. You feel me? I just want a good woman, and if she's not black, I want someone that's gonna love and respect me. And if there's someone who has been cultured and raised on how to respect her man, that's who I want. You know, but I want some cocoa babies. But if I can't get,
the woman reach out to you.
Oh, I'm sorry. She can reach out to me on Instagram, Frozen Pharaoh, FROZEN _Pharaoh, PHAROAH. That's on my Instagram.
Okay. All right, Timothy, will you keep me posted how it goes, honey?
I will. Thank you, Kendra. Hope you feel better.
Thank you. I received that.
All right.
Oh, you know what? I'm about to defend Timothy. Now, I think Timothy is a good black man. I really do. He's 41, doesn't have a whole bunch of kids running around this universe, makes $200K, which means he's about his business. He makes 6 figures. He's 6'2". Now, he was expressing his feelings about black women. I had a black woman on this show who expressed her feelings about black men, and y'all all saluted. And just like I was encouraging her to not give up on black men, I wanted to encourage Timothy to not give up on black women. But he is a black man. I would like to partner with a black woman. You can have a nice family together. This is a family man.
Timothy.
He has the right to express his distaste with women. And let me tell you this. He ain't the only black man that's been saying this to me about black women and attitudes. Now, I defend y'all because I understand why you got attitudes, because I'm a black woman too. Sometimes we tired of the shit. You done been through so much. You got to pay all the bills. The babies is crying. Your boss getting on your nerves. All of that seeps in. So I understand where the attitude comes from as a black woman. But a lot of black men are talking about this, how black people are just not present, just not can't even approach you to say,
but I'm saying, do you know the women that pay all the bills?
The sun ain't even out. I know. So that is a constant complaint.
I'm going to cut you off, Kendra. Shout out to you, though. What's it called? I know black women that pay all the bills because out of necessity, like they don't got no man.
All right, but that's different. If you by yourself, that's one thing.
Yes.
But I'm saying, if you in a relationship,
I've never heard of a black woman paying. I've never heard of any woman. Yeah, any woman
all women paying
all the bills by themselves.
And it's nice and peace and quiet.
Yes, and it's peachy, and the man moves around comfortably.
Let us know in the comments if you know any women that pay all the bills.
Maybe Nicki Minaj's man, because he be outside. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. But you know, he still got to do some work for us sometimes too. He might have to rough up somebody every now and then. You know? Yeah, man. Make sure y'all like. Yeah.